Welcome back, everyone, to Fallout 2. In the last episode, we actually completed the Temple of Trials and visited all the tribe people in ARROYO. And we accepted some quests, and we're not quite leaving just yet. Now we're just going to do some quests for the people that are here. So yeah, so we're gonna go save our one of the village's dogs in the gecko infested area over here, where all the goo is. Good old geckos. This low perception is kind of rough. And 49% should hit. And 55, there we go. Sheesh. Excuse me. Wow, that was rough. The geckos. Smoke, you're alive. Alright, you know your way out, right? He's got a map, he'll be fine. Burns. Weird, that gecko didn't attack us. Very strange. That was a little waterfall. Nice. Let's go, gecko. I mean, let's go, smoke. Let's get out of the gecko area. Alright, I'll let you go first, gecko. I'll let you go first, Smoke. I'll let you go first. Oh, he's gonna come with me? Oh. Come in, Nagor. You found Smoke. Thanks, Smoke. You're a bad dog. You're welcome, but goodbye. I gained 5 karma. Hoping that's good. Since there's no time limit in this game, I can actually, just rest all I want. Feed the Gek for ARROYO and find Vic the traitor. In this village, oh, that's kind of neat. Elder speech. Rest until healed. Holy crap. I'm damaged. A new day. Got my perception back. We're going to save on ARROYO. Pitbull real quick. Wait, what's that? So we got ARROYO. So we got the dog rescued, and we killed the evil plant. So yeah, we got the Gek to worry about, and Vic. The town's name was Clemeth. Where the heck is that? I'm sure we'll find it. I've seen this before. The tribes people. Anyone in here? Nope. The bridge god. Oh, there's the bridge. Oh my gosh, look at this. Law.
Hello, chosen one. Off to find the Gek?
Yes, but before I go, I'd like to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the men who trade with our village?
The traders? They come from Klamath about every 2 months. There won't be another here for a month or more, but Klamath's only a few days east of here.
What can you tell me about this object I have from the Sacred Vault?
Looks like a metal water gourd. Maybe the vault sent it to us as an omen?
Can you tell me who brought this item to our village?
I don't remember his name. Just that he was old and loud. Too loud for proper manners. But he knew many things. He was from Klamath, east, like I said.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Are you still here? You must go find the Gek. Staying here doesn't help us.
This bridge is all you need to worry about, friend. I can take care of myself. I'm asking a few more
Are
questions.
you still here? What do you want to know?
Any final advice for me before I head out into the unknown?
Certainly. Beware the weapons of the outsiders. The gecko's bite is nothing compared to the destructive power of their boomsticks.
Boomsticks. Got it. Anything else?
Yeah. Do not give your trust freely. Honor means very little out in the wastes. Stay alert and always question the motives of others.
Sure thing. Is that all?
Never forget your roots. The world outside our village is full of shiny toys and luxuries that might make our life here in Arroyo appear simple and plain. But remember that the lifestyle of the outsiders produces wicked men ruled by greed and corruption. Be wary not to become like he who must not be named.
Eh. That's obviously a Voldemort reference. But also that I think he's referring to the outsider named not the outsider, the master who got a little carried away. I'll never forget my roots. Thanks for the advice, Manak. Right. Who must not be named? Who?
Are you so drunk with the glory of being the chosen one that you've forgotten about Kaga?
Kaga. Oh, that's who I thought you meant. But why don't you go ahead and tell me?
Poide Sefotuba. As you should know, he was once the greatest warrior of our tribe. He led many expeditions into this outside world, and it was there where corruption began to poison his mind.
Continue.
He became infatuated with the ways of the outsiders, where power could bring anyone great respect and luxury. He began to view himself as superior to his fellow tribesmen, who were content to live a more simple life.
Go on.
When our tribe fell into these hard times, he deemed himself our people's savior and entered the Temple of Trials to prove himself to be the chosen one.
Go on.
He made his way through the temple, quickly reaching the final test. A hand-to-hand battle with a fellow warrior.
Wait, he blew up that door and everything? Do we have to do we have it rebuilt every time that someone wants to go through the temple? Speaking of that, who built the temple in the first place?
I don't have time to answer all of your silly questions. Do you want me to finish the tale or not?
So yeah, please continue.
During the final trial, he who must not be named unsheathed a hidden blade and used it to kill his opponent. When the elder confronted him about his dishonorable use of a hidden weapon, he argued that it was not cheating, but rather proved him to be a cunning warrior. The elder did not agree. He who must not be named was forcibly exiled from our tribe, and his name was never to be spoken amongst us again. As he was cast away into the wastes, he swore an oath of vengeance. Vengeance against our tribe, and especially against you.
Me, what'd I do?
You or the chosen one. A title he feels is rightfully his. His pride will not allow you to live.
That's lovely. I'm not gonna worry about it. He's probably dead out somewhere in the waste by now anyway.
Listen and understand. He who must not be named is out there. He can't be bargained with. He can't be reasoned with. He won't feel pity or remorse or fear. And he absolutely will not stop ever until you are dead.
Huh. I'll keep that in mind. Take care, Minute. Kaga is his name. Weird. What a guy, am I right? We leave into the waste. Clemeth. Looks nicer. Vault Tech maps. Yeah, it takes a while. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that was me. Okay, save. Now we're in Clemeth. I have no idea how big this town is. Klamath downtown. Let's start. We can speak to the people, I guess. Oh, goodness. Me, Tor. Nice to meet you, Tor. Anything interesting happening here lately? Bugmen take moo-moos at night. Tor scared. Help Tor. Sure, Tor. I can help you guard the barman. You help Tor moo-moo's field. Points east of here. Now, yes. Smiles. Kind of creepy. I'll help you guard the Brahmin now, Tor. What in the hell? Red scorpions. These aren't bad at all. Oh, nice. Nice. Wait a minute, who are these people? You see one of the two very similar looking men. They could be twins. Both are heavily muscled and have beating brows. Okay. I'm gonna name it Tor. What the hell you are doing around here? You are here to help us or not? We might have a job for you if you're interested. Yeah, I'm interested. Tell me about this job. Well, there is one thing we could use some help with. Oh, what's that? Okay, here's the deal. We need some help in liberating some Brahmin from that idiot Tor. Shouldn't have any trouble with that. Just talk him out of them, and what do you say? I don't think I want to do that after all. Word to the wise, you just better not be saying nothing to nobody. Because if you do, that would make us very angry. You don't want us to be angry. Sorry, I won't tell anyone, I promise. Mr. Dunton, sir, goodbye. Oh. Well, that was a fun competition. Leave Tor alone. Tor likes melon. Tor think. Bugman bad. No let Bugman eat moo-moos. I hope we can put a stop to these attracting your moo-moos. I mean Brahmin. I don't think anything would attack with us both of us here. Do I leave or? I mean... Let's go attack some of these moo attackers. Rat scorpions. For crushing enemies, you gain 60 experience. Oh, I think that was all of them. Run through the little woods right here. Go on to this antidote. Rattlesnake sounds interesting. What's this? Rad scorpion limbs. I'm sure I'll be needing that. There's right over here. Meat jerky. Sure. Gotta have some meat jerky in the wasteland, you know what I'm talking about? Those guys are gone. Oh. Bug said Mumu saved Tor think. Oh, here's how I leave. I'll leave this way. Oh. That's how big this town is. Okay, continues that way. Continues south. South again. Any north? Okay, so it's east. No, sorry, west, southwest, and south. Alright, it's cool. It's cool. Plymouth. Buckner house sign. What's that? Could be a trapper. Tired smile. Hey there, my name's Aridin Buckner, and this is my place. So you didn't see a trapper named Smiley outside of town, did you? After herself. He's been gone for too long. Never should have let him go off on that full quest of his own. Smiley? No, I haven't seen a trapper by that name. Tell me about him. Well, Smiley and me were getting downright serious with each other. I thought I had a family and thought I'd finally gotten him to agree to settle down here and help me run this place. But he said he needed to go off on his own last quest. Quest? Well, he called it a quest. He told me that he thought he knew where all the golden geckos came from, and he wanted to find out for sure. He thought that maybe it was some kind of magical spring, or maybe a hidden cave or a vault of sort. Well, I don't roughly know what all he said, but he seemed real excited about going. But I shouldn't have let him go. He's 2 weeks later getting back than he said he'd be, and I'm worried. I'd like to help. I can look for him for you. Oh, thank you. Let me mark on your map where he talks about looking. I sure hope you can find him. He isn't much, but I still love him, and I miss him more than I thought I could. Please find him for me. I'll do what I can. Let me ask you something first, real quick. You better not be planning any mischief around here. What do you want? I was wondering if you were the person to talk to about local news and events. You should talk to my daughter, Maida, about that. I don't really keep track of what's going on lately too much. It's just keeping an eye on my own business. Okay, I'll do that right now, though. I need some information about something else. I need a room, please. Well, let's see here. We should have a room available. That will be $25. Should be caps, but you know, whatever. I'll take it. Here's the 25 caps. Thanks. Night time. What's... Oh. Where are they going? I don't know. Okay, cool. Where's Maida? Is that Maida? That's Maida. My name's Maida Buckner, and I could take care of you and think of drinks here. I don't tolerate any tribals messing our family's place up, so you just better watch your step around here, or you'll end up just like Solik. What do you want? I have some questions for you. Questions, huh? Well, get on with it then. Talking to you doesn't get my work any closer to being finished. Have you ever heard of something called a Garden of Eden creation kit? The only way I know to create a Garden of Eden is through plain old hard work. That's something you tribals just don't seem to understand. But I guess that's the difference between us civilized folk and yourselves. Alright, I guess tell me about something else then. More questions? We'll go on then, and I'll be quick about it. Tell me about Solik. Solik's a tribal that's been working here to pay off a debt he's fully incurred. He is not a slave, but we don't have slaves here in Klamath. Paying off a debt? What do you mean? Well, you see, Solik got real upset one night and had too much booze. Then when he was good and drunk, he busted up the old place. He nearly did $500 worth of damage, and just now getting the place repaired. Why'd he get up so upset? He said he found out his sister had been kidnapped by slavers, but you have to ask him more about that. He's here until he can pay off the rest of the damage he did while he was drunk. How much does he have to work off? He still has to pay off $350, but if he weren't so lazy and shiftless, it'll go much quicker for him. He's not leaving here until his debt is paid in full. It's a lot of money. I think he's going to be here for a long time. Well, he may be slow, but he does sort of grow on you after a while. Looks away wistfully, flustered. Now that's enough jaw flapping. Do you need anything else? Yeah, I was curious about something else. Tell me about what's going on here in Klamath. Well, Tor has been complaining about bugmen scaring the Brahmin. Not sure if I really believe all his stories, but someone or something has been rustling cattle in here in town. Cattle rustling, any leads? Not really, but I'm not even sure if there's even a connection between this and the Brahmin mutilations. Interesting. Any local news I should be worried about? A chapter named Smiley has gone missing. Mama sure is upset about that. I'm sure she would be grateful if someone found him. Interesting. Anything I should know about? I'll admit, I have been paying too much attention to all the gossip around town. Head over to the Golden Gecko. I'm sure someone there might know a thing or two. Thanks for the tip. Let me know if I can ask you something. Let me ask you if you have something else. Oh. What other towns are nearby? there are a couple towns nearby. There's Reading, far to the southeast, and then there's the Den, a few days south. I wouldn't go to the Den. Why wouldn't you go to the Den? The Den's a bad place to go. They even enslave ignorant tribals like yourself. It's a week or so south of here, but most folks that gone, they don't come back. Tell me about the local tribes. Well, I didn't count tribes when you asked about civilized towns, but I guess there's a group of savages similar to the northwest, and then there's Solix tribe, far to the southwest. That's funny. More questions? We'll go on. I think that's all I need to know. Goodbye. Ooh, there's still reading involved, man. There's a lot of reading in this game, but that's fine. I ain't complaining. I'm sure Vic won't mind. Problem solved. I'm okay. Alright. Oh man, we got Vic's radio. We got a pipe rifle. Alright. I'd say that's worth it. Took a little explosion, you know. Just a little one. And that takes 10mm. Pipe rifle good? I don't really know actually. Talk to the bartender. Hello there, stranger. Welcome to the Golden Gecko Tavern, Hotel and Trading Post. I'm Sajag. I run this place. What can I get for you? I like to buy a round of drinks for the whole bar to introduce myself. Round of piss for the whole bar then? Huzzah! That'll be $30. I hope everyone enjoys the beer, Sajag. I need some information. Yeah, what the heck do you want to know about? Are there any settlements nearby? There are a couple setups nearby. There are tribals northwest of us, but I suppose you know about them. And there's the Den a few days southwest of here. No, sorry, southeast of here. Yeah, that's the closest. And then there's a mining town called Reading, quite a ways to the southeast. Thanks. I have another question for you. Are there any traders here in Klamath? Not too many traders in town, just Vic, but that I can see, that I can think of. He's got a strange house in the east part of town. He used to trade them. He used to trade the pre-war stuff at the Den, and then to tribals. I haven't seen them for a bit though. Anything unusual going on in Klamath? Well, let's see. All sorts of things going on in the town lately. Counts on his fingers. There's a Brahmin mutilated bugman, rodents of an unusual size, a walking spirit, a missing trapper. Klamath's becoming a real hot spot lately. Tell me about the Brahmin mutilating bugman, please. Well, they say critters like that look like man-sized bugs walk around here on two legs and are tearing open Brahmin in the middle of the night. Only tourists caught go look at them. So scary, huh? That's incredible. Tell me more about local news. Tell me about the RUSs, please. Some say that there's a gigantic rat the size of a Corvega that rules over the all of the other rats in Trapper's Town. West of here. They say that it lives in the old mine underneath the Trapper Town, and that all the other rats bring it any shiny object they can find. Shiny baubles? I'm not surprised that the Trapper's gone missing with all this excitement. Tell me about him too. Well, Smiley is one of the best trappers there ever was. He up and left Miss Buckner one day and said he was gonna go find it where all the golden geckos come from. Said he'd be rich he could find it. But he hasn't come back, and that was a while back too. Tell me about the walking spirit, please. Well, west of town, there's a canyon. A few months back, there was a bright light coming from one there, and then critters started disappearing. Tracks lead to the canyon, but none lead out. Spooky, huh? Some have heard a weird whining sound echoing off the canyon walls there too. I'd like to ask you something else. I'm looking for a job. Any leads? Well, the Dunton brothers are always looking for someone to do their dirty work for them. And for that matter, Tor, the Buckner boy, is scared to go tend to the Brahmin off night on account of the Bugman. I guess that's enough info for now. Woo! Alright. Alright, everyone. This is where I will end this episode off. In this episode, we got to know the members and the town folk of Klamath, figuring out what's been going on, and finding out there is apparently Bugman attacking the Brahmin. There's a walking spirit, and missing people. We'll figure that out all next episode of Fallout 2.